Hey everybody, Kniraven here. Today I am fighting Rain from Dawn Glory server. Knights had 2 Dragon Conquest battles this weekend, the other being against Frantic from Tideswell. The rest of my faction is fighting them. I guess they thought I could take on Rain by myself, I don't know. But here I am, it's super exciting. Wait, don't go away. I swear to you, something interesting happens in the middle of this battle. Something does happen. You just have to be patient, bear with me. In the meantime, check out the little dancing dragon, and I'll answer some questions from the comments. Mr. Soa, I hope I got that right, asks, "Hi Kniraven, just wondering what your opinion is on G16 players in territory wars and in-game caves such as UP. I can tell Mr. Soa wasn't originally from Lost City because that still sometimes confuses me a bit. To me, G16 just means grade 16 gear, which includes Nation War ornaments, rank 9 gear, Nirvana 3, War Soul weapons, and other stuff. But given the context, I assume he's talking about Nirvana 3rd cast gear. Well, I think that Nirvana 3rd cast gear is perfectly viable in territory war. I see no issue with it. My faction recruits people in Nirvana 3rd cast gear. I will say that certain classes may be more capable or handicapped based on having Nirvana 3 in comparison to, for example, rank 9 3rd cast, which only makes sense though because it's supposed to be the superior form of armor. Many classes though can perform their primary role without having to have rank 9 3rd cast. It's not going to affect their ability in a significant way to do what they need to do. A Venomancer can still purge people, a Cleric can still buff, heal, purify, a Blademaster can still stun, dragon, disarm, reel in, a Stormbringer can still set up Vortex. You get my point. When any of my guild members get down on themselves and start feeling incapable, saying things like, "Oh, why bother, I'm useless, I don't have the refines, I'm not rank 9 3rd cast, I'm not plus 12, I'll just get one-shot repeatedly, it doesn't matter if I'm there or not," that's ridiculous. It's just outright wrong. A level 30 player, unrebirthed with no gear on, still serves a purpose in TW and still helps their faction. Even if they're just running out into the field and getting one shot over and over and coming back out, every attack that's aimed at them is one attack that hit them instead of somebody else. So even in that minute way, and just to clarify, I'm not advocating that your goal should be to run out and get one shot repeatedly and not try to serve any other purpose, obviously. But even at times when I was undergeared, I could still do my job. Even when I would get one shot, I could still anti-stun, Iron Guard, Holy Path in, AoE stun, Heaven Slam if necessary, Holy Path my ass back out of there and Chi up to get ready to do it again. Everyone can find a way to be a benefit to their faction, and nobody ever got anywhere by whining and complaining about their inability. I'd also like to clarify that while you can be beneficial in any gear that you have, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't always be striving to improve yourself. You should always continue your path toward the next goalpost. Let's take a break there for a second. You remember at the beginning of the video I promised you something happened during this battle, and here it is. Epic Blademaster Bloodbath 1v1 in Dragon Conquest. Kniraven vs Bankai Taicho. Alright, now back to the question. As for people using Nirvana 3 in UP, yeah, they can run UP fine. I've done the instance with people in Nirvana 3. I've even seen successful squads composed exclusively of people in Nirvana 3. What I think comes up a lot though in the context of this question is whether or not people who make exclusively rank 9 squads or full plus 12 nuke squads are assholes. And if that's the subtext of this question, I'd have to say no, not at all. I've heard people complain, "Oh, they wouldn't bring me because I'm Nirvana 3, oh, people will only take people who are rank 9, nobody will let you go if you're in G16. Well, make your own squad. If you think you're the only person who feels that way, you're not, and you guys can all get together and make a squad together. Everybody should be able to form their party however they want to do it. People who make those nuke squads and they run the entire thing in like 15 minutes and do multiple runs, good for them. They're not taking away your ability to do the instance if you want to. Some people try to make the squad that is going to be the most effective and quick to get through it as fast as they they can. Some people try to make exclusive faction runs. On my server, there was a difference of culture between the PvP server and the PvE server that merged together, and some people only want to do runs with people who do the instance in the traditional way that people from their original server did the run. None of these people are wrong. The person who decides to take it upon themselves in order to form the squad can select what criteria people need to meet in order for them to be invited. Just the same, somebody in Nirvana 3 could form an all Nirvana 3 squad and say no rank 9s allowed. If somebody were to come to me and tell me, oh well, you need a couple rank 9s in order to do it, and they were in Nirvana 3, I would say, you're telling me that you're not viable to do the run. If you're telling me that you're not able to perform the run with people in equal gear to you, I don't know what to tell you. But yes, Nirvana 3 is perfectly viable to do UP. I've finished multiple runs, like I said, in exclusively Nirvana 3 squads. They do take longer than that full plus 12 nuke squad. You're not going to do it as fast, but it can be done. And really, UP is more about being skillful and knowing what you're doing and how all the bosses work than it is about gear anyway. The only difference that gear makes is that if you do the run slower, you have more opportunities in order to make a mistake. Whereas if you get the entire boss done in a minute, that's only 60 seconds that you don't have to screw up for. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Kniraven out. Thank you for asking the question. Guys, if you have something else you want me to talk about, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.